This week on Real Murder Stories, Mary Terrance retells the story of the night her husband John was murdered and the horrific events leading up to it.
It was the worst night of my life. I was sitting down at dinner with my husband. We were eating chicken divan. I was asking him how his day was when he froze. He dropped the food from his mouth and said, "What was that?" And I said, "What was what?" And he said, "I think I just saw a little man in a hat." And I said, "A little man in a hat?" And he said, "No, I swear, I saw him. He peeked through the window and smiled at me, then shushed me like he had a little secret." And I said, "You're being ridiculous. There's no little man, there's no little hat." I threw down my fork and knife and packed up dinner. Later that night, I found John staring out the window. He looked like he was looking for something. I said, "John, what are you doing?" He said, "I think he's outside." I said, "Who's outside?" He said, "The little man in the hat. I think he comes at night." I said, "John, it's late. Why don't we go to bed?" He said, "I can't. I might miss him." So he went outside and he started yelling and holding up this little hat. He said, "I found his little hat." I said, "Why don't you come inside?" And he said, "I don't think we should have taken this."
So is this the night your husband was murdered?
No, this was like a week earlier.
Okay, well, let's skip ahead a little to the night of the murder.
Okay, that's fine. That night, things really escalated. We got into an argument about the little man in the hat, and he started screaming at me. "He's come back for the hat, I just know it." I gave him an ultimatum. I said, "It's me or the little man in the hat." He ran over to the window, completely ignored me, and said, "I think I just saw him." And I said, "Are you kidding me right now?" And then he said, "No, I really think he's out there. I think he wants his hat back." That was the end of that conversation. We went to bed upset. Then, in the middle of the night, a robber came in and said, "I'm not going to take anything from you, but I am going to shoot one of you." My husband said, "Did the little man in the hat send you?" And the robber said, "What the are you talking about?" Then he shot my husband and killed him. Then on the way out, he saw my husband's little bobblehead and said, "I know I said I wasn't going to take anything, but I am taking this." So he ended up taking something anyway. It was horrible.
That's how your husband died?
Yeah.
What did the little man in the hat have to do with it?
Nothing. My husband just wouldn't stop talking about it.
Oh, what the fuck? This is garbage. Pack it up. This is garbage.